In today's video, I want to talk about the ego and what can help you dissolve the ego quicker if you may be struggling to dissolve the ego. Eckhart says that the first way we can awaken spiritually is by recognizing that it is not the situation that is bothering us or creating discomfort in our life, it's our thoughts about the situation. And when you recognize that your thoughts are what creating your suffering, you have observed a thought. You have recognized the truth, which is that you have control over how you respond to the situations in your life. Now, I think there was a misconception about what I said the other day about don't think. And I want to just clarify that where I was trying to kind of make light a little bit and have fun with my YouTube channel, I think it got a little bit misconstrued. And so I just want to clarify that what I meant was observe your mind, be present, and when you do those things, thinking stops. So I think that there was just a misconception, and so I just want to clarify that that's what I meant. Sometimes I think it's taken a little bit too literally, but when you try to not think and just try to stop thinking, that creates resistance. It creates more suffering by trying to push down any thoughts that want to arise. So I just want to make that clarification that that's not exactly how I meant that. I don't suggest that anybody tries to just stop thoughts from coming, because again, like I said, that creates resistance, that creates it creates more suffering, especially when if you're trying to judge every thought that arises. That's exactly the opposite of what we want to do, because that just creates more ego. But if you are struggling to disidentify from your ego, then you can grow by recognizing all of the thoughts that arise as a reaction to your situation, but not true to you, not true to who you are. Because again, what do we talk about on this channel all the time? You are the thing that can watch a thought. When we go inwards, doesn't matter what's going on the outside. Maybe you have a health issue, relationship issue, a financial issue, a combination of all three. You are cultivating and developing a peace within you, developing a state of presence within you that can withstand the criticism of others, the attacks of others, the negativity of others. Now, how do we learn to deal with unconsciousness in our everyday life? Besides recognizing that the other is an ego at that moment, you can also cultivate a sense of compassion towards the other, a sense of understanding from a deeper level. But if you let your mind get in the way of whatever situation arises, then you're right back in identification. So you have to be careful to not slip back into that, or not slip back into complaining, or not slip back into criticizing. You know, I'd realized throughout my YouTube journey that I definitely still have work to do on my spiritual journey as well. Or even just, life doesn't just stop happening just because you decide to, start a YouTube channel, or you decide that you found the relationship that's for you, or you decide that, or maybe things, get better in your relationships with your family members, your kids. Life doesn't just stop happening. I personally recently had a health issue just kind of come up for myself. And, so now I've got to kind of figure that one out, and, it's totally fine or whatever. It's not even that big of a deal, but when you can recognize that situations arise, but what's your level of consciousness during those situations? What's your level of vibration? Where are you at vibrationally during these situations? Are you upset, frustrated, pissed off? Or are your health issues, your relationship issues, your financial issues, are they bringing you more and more inside of yourself, more and more at peace with what arises in this moment, which is all there ever is this moment? Are you finding peace? That's the real question. I could have quit my YouTube channel by now. It's not like it's something that it takes time, and it's not easy to build a YouTube channel, but I'm not doing it for the reasons that other people start a YouTube channel. I'm doing this because this is what I need to get out into the world. I could not live my life just working a job after having a spiritual awakening. And I'm sure there's other people out there. There is other people out there that feel the same way, that no matter if they made money on YouTube or not, they would still continue to make YouTube videos because this is what they need to get out there. So the message is that when you just learn to exist, just exist. When you just exist, life gets better. Doesn't mean there's not problems. Even if there is problems, you still feel better. And even though I'm having a health issue right now, it was, one step closer to bringing me a little bit further inside of myself and a little bit further inside of myself to the point where it's like you don't really care anymore. Just whatever comes. It's all part of the journey called life. All right, I think that's all I've got for now. I hope you guys liked my vid. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. One love. Bye.